Hari Om. Srimad Narayaniyam. Srimad Narayaniyam is a masterly condensation of the famous Bhagavata Mahapurana and was composed to Melpattur Narayana Bhattatri, a great devotee poet who lived in Kerala during the 16th century. Srimad Bhagavatam, consisting of about 18,000 verses, has been summarized in this work in 1034 verses divided into 100 dashakas. Melpattur Narayana Bhattatri was an unique personality, erudite Sanskrit scholar, poet, bhakta and Vedanti. Imagine the audacity of a young man in his 20s attempting a summary of Vedavyasa's Bhagavatam in Sanskrit hymns. The literary beauty, devotional content, and Vedantic insight built into Narayaniyam by Bhattatri is wordless. Narayaniyam is a standing monument to Melpattur Narayana Bhattatri Pad's deep insight in Vedanta. According to the Sthala Purana of the Guruvayur temple, the image installed therein was originally given by Mahavishnu to Brahma. Brahma gave it to a sage named Sutapas. He gave it to Kashyapa Prajapati, who in turn gave it to Vasudeva, the father of Lord Krishna. Sri Krishna got it from his father and worshipped it at his capital Dwaraka. Before the conclusion of his incarnation as Krishna, the Lord told his devotee and minister Uddhava that the image would come floating in the sea, which would soon engulf Dwaraka. Uddhava was asked to request Brihaspati, the guru of gods, to install the image at a suitable place. Accordingly, when the image came floating, Brihaspati took it and along with the Vayu went all over the world and finally selected this spot and installed the image there. As the place was selected by Guru and Vayu, it came to be known as Guruvayur. Srimad Narayaniyam, Dashakam 1, The Glory of the Lord, meter Sragdara, Sloga 1. Sandranandhavabodatmagamनुभमिदं कालदेशावधिभ्यां निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनरुरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावल्भाति साक्षात् गुरुभवनपुरे हन्तभाग्यं जनानाम्. Sandranandavabodhatmaka means which is of the nature of concentrated pure bliss and consciousness. Anubhamida, without parallel. Kaladeshavadibhyam nirmuktam, absolutely free from the limitations of time and space. Nityamuktam, always free, that is always free from the control of Maya. Nigamashada Sahasrena, by innumerable Upanishadic statements. Nirbhasyamana, very well explained. Aspashtam, not clear. Drishtamatre puna, but immediately on realization, that means as one's own self. Uru Purusharthatmagam, that is itself the highest Purushartha, namely liberation or moksha. Uru means highest. Tato Brahma Tattva Taval, that very reality Brahman. Guru Bhavanapure, in Guruvayur. Sakshat Badi, shines in concrete form, Handabhagyam Jananam. Oh, what a good fortune for the people. Brahman, which is pure existence, consciousness, bliss, which is without parallel, which is absolutely free from the limitations of time and space, which is always free from the control of Maya, which is very well explained by innumerable statements in the Upanishads, but is not yet clearly grasped only by mere study of Upanishads, but the realization of whose identity with one's own self is what constitutes the highest Purushartha, namely liberation from the cycle of birth and death. That very Brahman is present in concrete form in the temple of Guruvayur, that is in the form of a Lord Krishna. This is indeed a great fortune for the people. Hari Sharanam.